I pick line by line. This is bad. This is why people crap on these big sports media guys, these analysts. And Chris Sims is a former player too. This is just a bad list. Let's move on. I don't know if we can look too much at this.
This list is falling apart, much like the Washington football team's stadium. So we knew about the bench debacle with Washington. Now their stadium is literally falling apart during the game. Like, this is actually crazy that there's an NFL stadium that's in such disrepair. The railing breaks, and Eagles fans congratulating Jalen Hurts as he's walking out fall through the railing onto the ground.
Yeah, you know how there's always like those hyperbolic analogies, like the roof is caving in on a franchise, or the franchise is collapsing, or all of that kind of stuff. Like, Washington is literally, like, it's not a joke, it's not an analogy. They're literally collapsing. Like, the stadium is literally falling apart. Like, I've never seen anything like this. Thank God, like, Jalen Hurts or even any of the fans weren't hurt. Can you imagine if like Hurts sprained his ankle or something like that and missed the playoffs or miss some serious time?
Yeah, that would be horrible and really a disgrace to Washington. First of all, I did get this bit of information in. Yes, the Eagles did bring their own visiting side benches to Washington for this game. And secondly, and I think most importantly, all these people on the field who fell down and got injured or possibly banged up, we don't know, due to Washington's faulty stadium, it was stated that they were offered medical care to see if they were okay. They all came out afterwards and say nothing of the sort has happened. They were offered no medical care. Nothing of that sort was offered to them.
Yeah, so I got this right here from the New York Post, and I'll read it off. This is from the Washington football team. This is their statement. To our knowledge, everyone involved was offered on-site medical evaluation and left the stadium of their own accord. We're very glad no one appears to have been seriously injured. The safety of our fans and guests is of the utmost importance, and we are looking into what occurred. Now, here are the fans, right? This is Andrew Collins, evidently one of the fans. They didn't ask if anyone was hurt, and they sure as hell didn't ask if anyone needed medical attention, said Collins. The only thing the staff said to us was get the F off the field. All right, and this is another guy. This is Mike Naimoli, I guess, called the Washington football team statement completely incorrect, that no medical assistance was offered, and that FedEx Field, Washington Stadium officials told them, everybody get the F off the field, and they quickly grabbed us and shoot us up into the stands.
God, just disgraceful, but at this point, not even slightly surprising.
It is, like, as crazy as so many storylines have been in the NFL, the fact that Washington's literal inability to operate as a franchise at any level, there's a difference between losing games and like falling, not being a good team, having bad quarterback play or whatever. They can't even get benches right. They can't even get like stadium seating right. High schools can get this right. High schools don't have this problem.
Yeah.
Washington can't do anything right. I mean, they're essentially an embarrassment to the league at this point. It's Dan Snyder must have dirt on somebody. I don't know how he hasn't been kicked out of the owners club, because this is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know.